his population would be half as big.
Honestly, yeah. Alright, we are
Because
going live.
we would be a no-nonsense country.
Let me check my audio real quick. Make sure everything's actually working the way I want to.
Yeah, it's like, but no, we've been seeing price increases since Biden started. We saw decrease, like a Texas thing. We saw decreases in prices here. For the most part. But for Biden, we've only seen increase, and it was the same thing under Obama. We only saw increase in prices.
Yeah, we're finally seeing a decrease in prices for like the first time since I worked at a gas station in
Trump.
Yeah, during with Trump and stuff. And like my mother takes a lot of gas because she drives 3 times a week every single week, and yeah, it like me seeing gas go at like $5 per gallon is like obscene to me. Like a decade ago, it was like, for us, it was like $3 was expensive, and now it's like $5 a gallon or like $6 a gallon. God, in some places it's like $8 a gallon. I'm like, dude, I wouldn't even drive at that point. I would just walk.
Yeah. Texas also sees things a lot quicker than other states because, especially towards gas, because we have a bunch of coastline type stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Texas is an oil state.
I'm gonna do my intro real quick. Hello and welcome, dear patrons, to Purgatory Corner, the Library of Dreams. I'm your storyteller, Sinspeaks, and today we shall be continuing the tale of Monster Hunter Iceborne. Come on in, take a seat, and let your imagination run free. Sorry?
By the way, come into the gathering hub in Celiana.
Will do, once I can remember what my existence is. We're going to go to this, and then go this, and then go Celiana Gathering Hub. Oh, nope. Yes, I want. Yeah, there we go. Okay. I did continue my audio. I did. Good. Getting everything set up. Sorry for being a little bit late, folks. Huh?
I like how I look over to my Final Fantasy 14 that I have running on my PS4. Because before this call, I was there, and I just have 2 of my friends sitting there in front of me, constantly emoting. And I'm just AFK.
I love that.
They're both monks, so they're like kicking me and stinking asserting dominance through squats. But yeah. You know. By the way, having a head cold for a week sucks.
Oh yeah, excessively.
Yeah, because like the trip I took recently, the Sunday morning.
So pretty.
So Saturday night, the night started off hot. The temperatures took a massive drop, and I was sleeping outside of my sleeping bag.
Oh no!
So I got a head cold from that. That was fun.
Oh, my poor bud.
Yeah, I never forget a pillow. Very dumb idea of mine. And always have something to put under your sleeping bag inside the tent because the ground is very hard.
Yeesh.
Surprisingly, not an unpleasant sleep. but when your hip has a bruise on it, very hard if you want to sleep on your side, which I tend to do.
Yeah, I can imagine. My hip is pretty much all bone, so it's like there's not much padding there.
Oh, I'm aware. I know that feeling because I am that feeling.
What mission are we doing, by the way?
We're doing. What do you mean?
What's next mission we're doing? Oh, is it? No, I have to explore, don't I?
I don't know. I don't know what you need to do. Check your completely
Head
assignment.
Head to Celiana. I'm in Celiana. Oh, because I'm in the Gathering Hub.
Yeah, you need to go talk to people.
I will leave.
Wrong way, Sin.
Oh, oops.
Through the big doors.
The biggest of doors. Yeah, getting a head cold, not pleasant.
Yeah,
I got sick when I started work. Both me and Ellie did. Hi, team leader. I don't give a shit. Fuck you. And yeah, I was just dead in the water for like a week, so ooh.
Yeah, no, what I had happen was, uh, the best part was I didn't know I was sick until, because we camped.
Uh-huh.
Camping was, so, you're washing your hands with whatever water you can
Yeah.
that is clean as you can get,
Mhm.
doing all this. I didn't realize I was sick until we were on our way home, Sunday afternoon.
Hmm.
By the way, Austin, Texas is a very weird place because
I
that's
can
where
only
I
imagine.
yeah, well, I mean, their motto is literally keep it weird. It is
Oh, that's the same as Portland's actually.
yeah, that doesn't shock me. And it's like in a state like Texas, Austin
Mhm.
is an outlier, and I
Mhm.
understand why now. It is drastically different from the rest of the state, and it doesn't feel like you're in Texas.
Mm. You
It's
would have
bizarre.
such a culture shock if you came over here.
I mean, I've been to
No one's
Virginia, man.
mean, but like, it'd be such a weird feeling.
Well, here's the thing. You got to remember, I've been to Virginia.
Oh, true. You would not have that big of culture shock.
No, I wouldn't. It's the pure fact that it's a place in Texas, but it does not feel like
Mm.
Texas when you're in Texas.
Fair, fair.
It's that feeling of it's that statement of you are in a state with a specific mindset throughout 99% of the state, and you have that 1%
Mhm.
that is just different.
Yeah, most of my state is like both sides, and so I've never really had that like um everything feels kind of the same or everyone feels like they have similar opinions or such. My one is so constantly like changing and different that it's really hard for me to know what the hell people are on about at this point. Like
But it's
90%
I'm
of
not
the
I'm
time.
not really talking like
Mm.
opinions. I'm talking physical place.
Oh.
How the place feels being around there. Now, opinion does play a part into how things tend to be.
Uh-huh.
Because, for instance, bizarre buildings are probably going to be, on the more, oh, we're going to be modernists. Texas
Mm.
does not follow a modernist mindset building wise. And
Mm.
a lot of towns have a lot of randomly like small abandoned buildings. Like where used to be small business. By the way, you do have a cutscene you need to go through.
Ah, okay.
But
Will
like
do.
Austin takes that kind of to a whole different ball game because none of it
Take
feels
me out to the ball.
because it feels like they're trying to be like their own little San Francisco.
Hmm. Oh, that's an odd thought.
Yeah, it is. Trust me. Or California is a better way because all the Californians tend to move there.
Yeah.
They fear the rest of the state because they know.
I honestly don't really know if my state has like really strange like alternate like buildings or like formats or whatever have you, like that physical area. I think I grew
Mm.
up with such a varied experience that it's like I would not know what that. Yeah, okay, so apparently we do. Based on what Ellie says, I think I grew up with such like a varied experience that I would not honestly know um the similarities, I suppose, if it bit me in the ass.
Well, I've been all over the state, and my state's also a lot more bigger than your state. Not
That's
that
true.
place.
That's true.
So
Your one's a
thing like
bit big.
yeah, it's the variedness because there's still variedness in Texas. It's not like oh
Hmm.
you go to every town and it's a small town. No, Dallas exists. Fort Worth exists. Stinking Houston is a place that
Houston, we have a problem. Giant candle of peace. What the fuck?
Houston is a place that exists. That's all I have to say about Houston.
Apparently, Ellie says that we have a giant candle of peace. I don't know
Yeah,
what that means.
peace is not an option. Hunting is forever.
Oh, we actually have a gun range next to us, somewhere near us. And Ellie likes to shoot them. Neither of us like guns recreationally, but we love guns. It's weird. I don't really know how to phrase it. I'll be honest, We don't like
Wait,
guns, but we really like guns. You know?
you don't like guns recreationally.
Well, okay. I suppose we like guns recreationally. We don't like
Yeah, I was
guns
like,
in any other form.
I was like, Sin, you do realize what recreational means, right? Like in the context of guns, such as going to a gun range purely to have a little bit of fun with a gun. If you're not using it recreationally, what are you using a gun
The
for?
only thing we
As
like
home
with it is
defense.
shooting people.
Here, I want to kill something with a gun. Oh, I see. Well, that's a little concerning. I mean, to be fair, hunting is a thing, but people don't hunt purely because they like killing stuff in most cases. Most people want something out of it, past,
No.
the hunt itself, because some people enjoy hunting because it's calming. Some people
Christ,
do
how
it
big
because
are you?
venison is amazing.
I've
And
never had it. Interestingly enough.
it's so good. It's so good. Little gamey, depending, but like it can be really, really good. I like a venison burger, which is just deer meat for all those who are unaware.
Apparently,
good.
guns make Ellie giggle. She doesn't like them around, but she likes. They apparently make her giggle.
I mean, fair, but also to strengthen your point, you have a what 3-year-old and a 2-year-old, 1-year-old.
3-year-old and 7-month-old almost.
Yeah, no, if there was a gun in that house, I'd be a little concerned because I know you don't have a save.
Say.
Like, there's a reason that guns don't need to be in your house right now because you have 2 very small children and you people don't know guns very well.
Yeah, I don't really want to know. I want to shoot a gun. Okay, interesting note. I saw a study on this just recently. People with ADHD are more accurate, typically, with guns than most people.
Yeah, because they're always shooting something. Usually it's rubber bands or a pencil across a room.
I legitimately did not go to that.
What did you go to?
I went to drugs.
Why? Why? Okay.
I couldn't
see
tell
where
you,
your
bro.
head is at, See where your head is at, Mr. Stoner.
That's just the first thing my brain thought of was just drugs.
Yes, here. Yeah, of course, because ADHD or people are always shooting something. Sin's brain. Yes, like heroin. My brain. Like rubber bands. I see where your brain's at. I see who the true hippie is. Jeez.
Oh my god. Where the fuck is barbecue split? There we go. Let me just sub a cook real quick.
Yeah, you need to cook yourself some before you cook yourself, if you know what I'm saying. Jeez. To be fair, like, if people understood guns better, people would be a lot more respectful of them and a lot less like, I'm afraid, or I really don't, a gun can't do nothing. It's a tool. It's a highly engineered, very interesting and fascinating to learn about tool, but at the end of the day, it's a stick. It's a stick that
I really want to shoot a gun, because specifically I want to shoot a gun because I've always been good with Nerf guns. I've always been good. Oh, tell Hayden I said hi. I've always been good with any kind of projectile, from airsoft to BBs, except for bows. I fucking hate bows. I cannot use a bow for the life of me.
Yes, because bows require arm strength, which you don't have.
Well, no, they slice my in between my forefinger and thumb is the problem. Pisses me off. Really good bows. Ellie's good at bows, apparently. Alright, well, new things you learn every day. But I really want to see if I can shoot a gun really, really, really well, because I've always done well with projectiles. And I've always been told that that I will be shit with guns. And I'm like, I want to see.
Yeah, well, you say Nerf gun, airsoft, and here's the thing with
BBs
all of those.
and so on. They don't have any recoil.
Well, that and weight.
Weight
the
too.
thing with a gun is, from someone who's fired guns more than once, I can attest to this. One, your first time shooting a gun, you will probably be okay. Maybe you may even get a bullseye, but your adrenaline will shoot through the roof super hard, and by like the 3rd shot, you won't be aiming anymore.
Oh yeah.
2, weight. Guns are hefty. Even the
I
smallest of
love the weight
firearms,
of a gun. They feel so good.
they're hefty.
Oh
But
yeah,
that weight
that's why I like them. I hate things that do not have weight to them. It pisses me off so much. If it doesn't have a good weight to it, my brain says it doesn't exist.
Well, here's the thing with a gun. That weight plays heavily into recoil.
Oh yeah.
If you're shooting a shotgun,
It's gonna have way more recoil. It's gonna be a lot more force slamming into you.
it's a lot more force slamming into you, but it's not a lot of recoil. Because of how big it is.
Well, with my size, it would probably be a lot of recoil.
No, here's the thing. Recoil is not by your size of the person, it's by the weight of it's by the size of the weapon.
Oh yeah,
Let
I'm
me
killing
explain
this guy, by the way, if you want to join.
Yeah, a shotgun, you are going to have any form of rifle or shotgun, you are going to have less recoil per round than a pistol.
I want to use a rifle so bad.
Because of the surface area that you are connected with. Because with a shotgun, your arms are not connected together super together. It's going to be spread out. Your weight, your distribution of mass is going to be spread out. The only weapons that affects are going to be automatics. Automatics, regardless of how big or small they are, will have a form of recoil. Now, there are automatics out there, such as, you know, I think it's like, you know, like machine guns. You know, big, hefty sons of guns. Those things can have a lot of recoil, and they can also have almost next to very little.
Yeah.
Because their size does play into it. But say pistols, they're hefty, they're heavy, they're condensed, and your center of gravity with them, along with the way you're holding it, is a lot smaller. So pistols tend to have a lot more recoil than other weapons. So if you say...
I love pistols. Specifically, I love Glocks. I hate certain types of pistols.
Here's the thing, Glocks are big.
They are. That's one of the reasons I like them.
Well, the reason I say Glocks are big is because how a Glock handles... Think of a Glock like a Chevy. It's hefty, it's big, it's going to ride smooth in some ways, but other ways it's going to be a real bumpy ride. Because you could be shooting that Glock down range, and depending on the size of the Glock, depending on the caliber of the Glock, or the you know the type, it could be feeling like you're floating on butter. In other cases, it could feel like you're trying to control a stinking Hemi that's going 75 miles per hour down a curved road. You're going to be twisting and turning and trying to make sure it keeps in your hands. Or it could be like you're trying to handle a toddler who is particularly unhappy that day and decides that she's not going to be picked up.
Oh, I know that feeling so well.
Yeah, that's basically holding a gun.
Yeah.
Specifically pistols, because of how pistols tend to work. Yes,
yeah, the gun I want to shoot the most is definitely either a bolt-action rifle, just because I really like the style of bolt-action rifles. I don't actually like them that much because it's really hard to reload them for someone of my size. I have a lot of arm strength, like a ridiculous quantity of arm strength, but because of... God, motherfucker, I was healing. But because I have really bad rotator cuffs, I don't have a whole lot of pulling power anymore. Which really sucks when you try to reload a bolt-action any kind of rifle. I especially tried to do this with an airsoft or I think a BB gun. I don't remember which one it was. And like I could not fucking pull that shit after a while because I literally do not have the ability because my rotator cuff fucked up. And it sucks. Like, I hate it.
For instance, like pump actions, you probably would never do. Bolt actions, yeah, they're rough.
They're fun, but rough.
Yeah, honestly, any kind of gun is going to give you strain on your rotator cuff. Because every gun is... You have that sense of... What's it called? It's that sense of force knocking into your body regardless of whatever.
Oh yeah, that usually goes into my shoulder, which is perfectly fine. But it's specifically like I have a lot of shoulder muscle, and I have a lot of bicep muscle and tricep muscle. So I have a lot of cushion right in that shoulder area, which is usually where a lot of things push back against. But my rotator cuff, which is slightly to the left of that, is super fucked up because of grocery store, being a cashier, and being working at the library and stuff. And so I have no pulling power, is just the short end of it. It sucks. But I have a lot of muscle right in my arm. My shoulder. My shoulder is perfectly cushionary. Thank you very much.
How much strength do you have in your hands?
Oh, it's died. It's been yeah.
For things like pistols, it's all in your it's going to be in your grip strength and your ability to keep your arm steady.
I will probably I will probably be able to hold on to the pistol for the sole reason that when I tense up because of how fucked up my hands are nowadays, it's a death grip and it does not let go. Which in some cases is wonderful, in some cases it can break my fingers.
Here's the thing, with guns you don't want to be tense.
Yeah.
If you want to aim accurately and you want to be able to keep control, tensing yourself is one of the worst things you can do.
Yeah, you want it's just like if you were inside of a car accident. You want to be super loose. As weird of an analogy as that is.
Well, it's not that you exactly want to be loose, it's you want to be controlled. If you're tense, you can't control your body properly. You don't want to be like so loose that you're gonna drop the stinking thing.
Yeah, obviously.
But like
you want to have a nice solid grip on it without it being like squeezing, kind of.
Yeah. Oh, so he knocked off the thing and knocked me off because of it.
He's done that to me twice. I really don't like this area, I'll be honest. But yeah, I've always loved the idea of holding guns and like using them and like tinkering with, well, not tinkering, I don't actually like pulling apart guns. It bothers me. Holy shit, he really went for you.
Wait, why does pulling apart a gun bother you?
I don't like pulling things apart, so like I don't like pulling anything apart. Guns are probably the thing I would have the least amount of issues pulling apart, just because, especially if I had someone who knew how they do it, just because a lot of it fits back together rather easily. But like computers, I don't like taking apart. Even my desk is like it's just the same. Every desk I've ever had, I've put back together the exact same way over and over again, to the point where my sister legitimately was confused as to how I did it without a picture. But it's just like a weird thing in my brain where like I don't like taking something apart because I don't feel like I can put it back together and it'll mess up and then I'll break it. And when you're raised poor and you break something, you no longer have it. It's just gone.
That or duct tape gets into the equation.
Yeah, my mother wasn't really a duct tape person.
I was. My family is. To be fair, I live in Texas. Almost everyone here lives along the lines of duct tape as an item of, if something breaks, there's two ways of dealing with it. Is it moving and shouldn't be moving? Duct tape. Is it not moving and should be moving? WD-40.
Yeah, my mother's response is pretty much, you either have it and you don't break it, or you break it and you don't have it.
I mean, fair, but some cases that can't work.
Yeah. In those cases, which were very rare because of how we grew up, she just gets a new one. It's become more common over the years since we now have more money, but yeah, back then we just kind of went without, or we found a neat alternative, whatever the alternative may have been, which in some cases was really good, and in some cases, well, me and Ellie consistently have conversations where we find out that we're just two different forms of poor. we grew up in a very similar poor environment. We just grew up with very different levels of poor. For example, she eats tuna fish sandwiches with Doritos on top. Don't stop it. Oh my god, you're still asleep.
Yeah, oh, he fell asleep.
Yeah, I'm amazed he didn't wake up, considering I'd stabbed him in the ass after he fell asleep. But whatever.
I mean, to be fair, most people grow up with something or other that relates to that type of stuff. A lot of people do, anyway.
I'm not dissing your sandwiches. I just don't eat them because we didn't have enough money for chips. Chips were a luxury. Sorry, continue.
Ever eat a have you ever had a cheese sandwich, like a, what's it called? It's some cheese stuff pre something.
Maybe.
I can't remember what it's called. Sandwich. It's basically just bread and this really disgusting cheese stuff.
I've had sandwiches that were just so for I think it was either the argument of the grilled cheese sandwiches.
It's not a grilled cheese because there's no grilling involved. I forget what the stuff is called. It was so gross when we ate it though.
Yeah, but for my breaks back when I was working at Grocery Outlet, I would legitimately have, you know, those Hawaiian sweet rolls.
Yes.
There, yeah. I would take one of those squares, right? And then I would put on a like single leaf of lettuce and a piece of turkey or ham, like one of those deli sliced ham or turkeys, or you know, maybe squish the lettuce between them, and that would be my break food. Just that single square. Because it was something I had a lot when growing up.
I mean, use what you know.
Yeah, it's also like, there's like nothing in it. There's like nothing there. But yeah, I've had a lot of sandwiches where it's just like I once had a sandwich which was legitimately just a slice of American cheese, like that, like little slice, and deli sliced turkey and deli sliced ham on white bread and like no condiments.
I mean,
and that was my
fair,
entire.
At least you had
sandwich.
meat, you know.
That is true.
There's something I've heard of. Have you ever heard of a sugar sandwich?
Oh God! Don't tell me that's exactly what I think it is.
It is exactly what you think
Oh
it is.
no!
It's bread with sugar on it.
There's no nutrients to that. At least fucking add oh my God, what is it? It's oh my God, brown sugar and something. Oh fuck me.
I mean, to be fair, brown sugar's what, more expensive than sugar?
Yeah, cinnamon sugar toast. That is a good sandwich. That is a good sandwich. Fucking just straight white sugar on white bread. Like there's nothing to it.
2 slices of bread with sugar in between. Yes, that's it.
That's not a sandwich. That's
it is
sad.
A sandwich. That's called being poor, my dude.
Sugar is more expensive than deli sliced bread. A deli sliced turkey. It's like having sugar water.
Yeah, it is basically. But if you can't afford to go to the store and all you have is bread and sugar in the house, what are you gonna
Honestly,
make?
I would just eat the bread at that point. I mean, just the bread is better than adding the sugar.
Sometimes you need something else to give it a little bit of flavor.
I guess some people, yeah. I'm realizing now that one of the reasons why like my brain doesn't see that as good is because I don't have the same thing a lot of other people do. Sugar doesn't make me active; it makes me fall asleep. And so like I'm just now realizing that people probably had that so they would wake up, like caffeine and shit. But
it's literally just what somebody ate.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? Why did he have to move?
I don't know. He was very angry. But yeah, it's like so weird. Like I used to eat applesauce with cinnamon in it as like a meal. Cause yeah, my sister loved cinnamon toast.
Ow, I would love
cinnamon
to be able
sugar
to
toast.
I remember doing cinnamon toast when I was a kid.
Yeah, it's like I think it was like it must have been sour cream. I don't think it was sour cream, but it must have been sour cream as like an addition to the cinnamon toast. But I don't quite remember what the white was. Man, it's really weird growing up super poor and then not being as poor. I mean, relatively speaking, later in life. Because it's such different meal choices.
Well, like, it's a weird thought to think about, but even the poorest of America still have more than other countries at times, which is a very odd thought.
It really is. It's also kind of concerning.
Poor is relative. Which is a really odd thought about.
Yeah.
Thing. Like, there are legitimate people who everyone in any class could consider poor. That is a fact. There are poor people. They exist. It's not just,
yeah.
But it's the thought of, like, even the poorest of America aren't, they still have, XY thing in comparison to XY thing.
Yeah.
Which is a really odd thought. And it's not a thought I, like, gonna sit there and
it's not a thought I enjoy.
Not a thought people may enjoy, but it is a fact of reality, which is very odd.
Yeah, probably the thing that I have like a really, really big, not necessarily issue, but like really weird thought in my brain is thinking that I was poor when I was a child. Like, it's such a weird thought, because I know I was, but at the same time I won't argue that point so bad.
Well, like, we can all, everyone has, a lot of people anyway, not everyone, I should say, because I know at least one person who I know for a fact has never been poor in his life.
Oh, yeah.
But, like, I think a lot of people, especially, like, middle and low-class families, go through these sections of when they just don't have money.
Yeah.
Like, just in general. Which is a very interesting thought, because, like, everyone, generally speaking, probably knows the feeling at least once in their life. They could probably at least go back to one time in their life where their pantry was empty for days, if not weeks on end.
Yeah. Where it's like you only had a can of beans, or like you had cinnamon sugar as your only meal.
Or spaghetti.
Oh yeah, spaghetti is such a staple for poor households. It was such a staple in my life too. I saw a TikTok recently of the guy of it was like that guy was like, come here, and it's like very nice, low, like.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing that messes with me, because I don't see spaghetti as poor food.
But it's interesting because for me, it's like if I saw spaghetti, like if I saw us having spaghetti, I would be eating that spaghetti for the next 4 days, every time.
Yeah. Like, you have leftovers for a while until the spaghetti's gone.
And that's like, because when I was a kid as well, we had a thing called paprika chicken and rice that my mother would make. And essentially, it's, you take an entire bag of chicken. This is really for poor, like, families, not like, well, I guess you could do it for poor people.
Here's the thing. Like, you talk about stuff like this. I don't consider that poor food. I just consider that food. That's the thing that messes with me, is that the idea of being poor, the idea of like, oh, these are for poor families, doesn't register in my brain specifically, because a lot of the foods they talk about have been staples in my household since I was a kid.
Oh yeah,
they're just things that we've eaten.
Yeah, it's super weird to me talking about like the poor family's food, because it's like I understand how it's the poor family food now, but it was just my food as a kid.
Yeah, it's just how we eat.
But I understand, like, nowadays, especially going shopping and stuff like that on, like, a super tight budget, of, like, why it's considered poor food. Like, the chicken and rice that my mother would make for... Oh, I have no stamina. Shit.
Dude, my mom makes a ton of chicken and rice, and I'm like, this is good food.
But she makes, essentially you take... Will you fuck off for, like, 2 seconds, sir? I am... trying to have a discussion here, sir. Thank you very much, you piece of shit. But essentially you take like an entire bag of chicken, right? And then you shred it. So like an entire 3-pound bag of chicken breast tenders, and you shred it, like very fine, pretty much the granules of rice size. And then you make about 4 cups of rice, and obviously rice is cheap as shit. And then you have that food for about 3 weeks straight. That one dinner lasts for about 3 weeks.
Yeah, my household chicken and rice is like, what my mom does is she like puts chicken breast in rice and she adds cheese, if she can.
Oh, that's interesting.
And that's what we eat from time to time. Now, that dinner only lasts one night. But that's a constant meal. That's like every, like at least once a week, that usually, maybe once a week, once every 2 weeks we have that meal.
Yeah.
And my household, food's made for that meal, typically. Usually because we eat it all. In most cases, and whatever doesn't get eaten gets thrown in the fridge and somebody eats it eventually.
Yeah. When I was a kid, it was like my mother purposely made like an obscene quantity of really, really, really dirt cheap food because we didn't have enough money throughout like the week or so in order to be able to make food every single night.
Okay,
And so she would make food that would absolutely last, that we would eat, and that would be very, very consistent, and also would provide us with protein, and obviously many of the nutrients that rice gives you. Rice is such a good staple. But like rice and chicken provide you with most of the necessities that you need. We didn't really have as many vegetables growing up. That's because they're kind of expensive some days.
Canned. My mom does canned veggies all the time. We don't do fresh veggies. Most of the time we do canned.
Yeah, the only fresh veggies that I grew up with was salad. So like lettuce, tomato, and oh, what else? No, not pickles. God.
See, we always do the bag salads in my household. We don't do any we don't hand make the salad with every. No, we just get a bag of generic salad.
Yeah, Mom found out that it's more expensive if you get the bags than it is if you just hand make it, as she learned with pasta as well. Took her a couple years for that one, though.
I mean, to be fair, anything handmade is more likely than not to be cheaper than buying it.
That's true.
Pre-made in the store, because the
haha, fuck you, bitch. You better not be coming for me, don't you? Oh my God! How did I dodge that? All right,
because you're learning his timing.
He fucking like his hand went like near my head, and then just like right slightly over it. And I was like, hell yeah.
The weird thing is, like, you know, I hear about a lot of like what people consider poor foods, and it's like, oh yeah, no, I remember eating that all the time as a kid, but I don't consider myself ever being poor. Which I don't know if, you know, other people would consider me poor, other people wouldn't.
Yeah.
It's that mindset of, you know, these are staples, but in a lot of cases, a lot of those foods are just normal, also just normal staples in normal households that don't struggle quite as much. Now, has my family struggled the best? Yes, everyone does. I don't think there's a family out there that doesn't, at least once in their life.
The only reason that I know I was really, really poor is because I have the numbers from my mother. And what I'm currently making. Like right now, I think me and Ellie are living on about $30,000 a year, roughly, assuming that I work the entire year, of course. But our annual income would be about $30,000 a year, and we're making it by. Like we have a little bit left over each month. That's just spending money. So like 30,000 is like an okay amount, and it's like it's doing us fairly well. Just to put into context, my mother, the amount that she was working on with herself and 3 children was $10,000 a month. Sorry, $10,000 a year.
A month? That's a lot of money.
Yeah, I know, right? But no, she was working on $10,000 a year, so about a third of what I'm making right now. And yes, that was about 20 years ago, but the numbers have not changed that dramatically. As sad as that is, that housing has not changed that much, but the point still stands. Like nowadays that would probably be like 20,000 a year would be roughly the amount that she would be making back then, as comparison. And even then, like if me and Ellie were making like 20,000 a year, it would not be livable for us, at least to the best of my mathematical calculations. We could probably still make it work, but that's because we're stubborn bitches, not because it's actually mathematically capable.
I believe the sentence is where there's a will, there's a way.
Yeah.
I also like how our entire conversation tonight has all been finance related.
Oh yeah.
You can tell where our brains are at today.
Weirdly enough, like this is a weirdly enjoyable conversation for it just being math.
Yeah,
or like
we both had very weirdly similar experiences growing up. And I think a lot of people really do, at least in this day and age. Like,
Mm-hmm.
oh yeah, I remember doing that. Oh, did you realize that this was this? No, because that's just what I knew.
Mm-hmm. I'm actually I'm like 90% certain at this point that I am some way, shape, or form autistic. Just because of everything I've been seeing and things that I do, and it's like it's not confirmed yet, and obviously I want to get it confirmed because I've been waiting on a psychiatrist to call me for 4 months. Cause that's nice. But I'm fairly certain I'm at least somewhat autistic. And one of the reasons that I say that is, and also ADHD, because I forgot what my point was. Hold on.
Hello,
Oh,
Boa Boa.
where was I going with that?
I don't
Oh,
know
where
where
was I
you were
going with
going with
that?
it.
Hold on. Oh my god. Oh, I hate this so much. Oh, almost there.
Are
Nope, it's
you
gone.
sure?
Yeah, 100%. I'm guaranteed. I guarantee you, I'm ADHD just on that because I keep things in order. That's it. Yes. All right. Sorry. Absolutely ADHD. But no. One of the things that I found out throughout my life, that I've been doing a lot, and it actually bothers me intensely, is that I put things into obscene quantities of routine and order. That's one of the reasons why I don't like school. Is because I physically and mentally just do not work well in an environment where I do not know what's going to happen next. Essentially,
Okay, to be fair, you also grew up in a household where you had to schedule everything.
that's true. I did have to schedule like 90% of things, and then also had to reschedule constantly. So it's either I'm autistic or I'm masking autism, which is a really, really weird sentence. It's hilarious. And I would love to have someone do a psychological study on my brain to see like how all that works. But yeah, I'm either autistic or I'm masking autism. And I don't really know how to feel about it. Because one of the biggest things about autism is that you tend to mask how you feel, or you tend to try to work around other people by knowing what they're going to do next, and then preemptively and predictability working with them. And so a lot of people with autism tend to like schedules, they tend to like keeping things in order. A lot of them tend to develop OCD because of this. ADHD also follows this realm to some degree. But then because they do this so much, and because they've had to do this so much, one of the number one factors of autism is that you mask like everything. You're constantly masking how you feel or everything like that. And so the way I grew up is that I had to constantly like kind of change how I saw things. And I had to constantly be thinking about what the next person would be doing, when they would be doing it. I finish people's sentences as they're talking, so I know what I need to respond with. And half the time I do it to prevent arguments or prevent people from getting spiteful or angry or mean. I do that a lot with a lot of people. And it's just like I predict everything, mostly because I've needed to do so for almost my entire life. And so it's either I've gotten, except for Ali, oddly enough, I don't predict her. So it's either I have forced myself into a state where I have developed a form of autism, or I have developed, I'm about to die because he's not letting me move. Yep, right into the tail.
Yeah, that's why you have to be a little less aggressive on a monster like this when they're this aggressive.
I really don't like him. I don't know why. This fight is just not rubbing right with me, you know?
Well, to be fair, it's an aggressive monster, and you play with an aggressive weapon.
True.
You're gonna have to play a little more defensively than you're used to on a monster like this. It's like Odogaron all over again.
Oh, Odogaron's such a pain.
Yeah, but it's for the same reasons. They're both high aggressive monsters, and you're using a weapon, and you play highly aggressive with the risk of death constantly weighing on your existence.
Yeah, I also need to add my items back. But yeah, and so like it's either I am highly autistic in like a weird part of it, or I am managing to mask most of the symptoms of autism in order to get through my life. And I frankly don't know which is worse. Yeah, but that's something I found out kind of recently, because me and Ellie were talking a lot about like the different aspects of autism, the different symptoms of it, and the different ways that it presents most commonly in a significant quantity of people. And I check mark almost all the boxes that we consistently see of autistic people. And I'm like, huh, weird. Kind of neat, but weird. It also makes me really, really wish that a psychiatrist would actually call me instead of me waiting like 4 months for them to call me and them
So
not
you can
calling
actually
me.
figure out if it's true or not. Or
Yeah, I would love
or-
to actually diagnose instead of self-diagnose and potentially be wrong, or just being kind of like that unknown state of like hell that I'm constantly in. Have I mentioned how much I absolutely despise the fact that I don't know what's wrong with me, if there is anything wrong with me? It's very infuriating.
I mean, it's life. Most
Yeah,
people don't know what's going on. They're just guessing their way through everything.
yeah. I would really like to know if I'm, kind of crazy. Hi, Pocket! I would like to know if I have ADHD or if I need medication for any of this stuff. I probably don't. I mean, I probably should. I have several people who are on ADHD meds or on depressive medication or 1,000 other things. They're like, yeah, my life is so much better because of it. And I'm like, oh, that's cool. I'm like, yeah. And I'm like, yeah, I don't have the money for it, though. And they're like, oh. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm a weird one in that regards. It's just like, would you ever do medication? No. Why? I've seen the bad outcomes of it. I'm good, Chief.
I'll be honest, the only reason that I don't think I would actually do medication is a very simple one, and it was shown most heavily. No, actually, shockingly, it was shown most heavily after my wisdom teeth surgery. I don't remember it. I legitimately just forget it exists. Oh, I'm stunned. Oh, this is bad. Can I move, please? There we go. Yeah, I legitimately just forget that my medication exists, or I just don't get out of bed. Yeah.
Dude,
because I had to take
barely got out of bed to begin
medication.
with.
I had to take medication at oh, nope, don't want to do that. Nope, stop it. Oh my god, I won't do that.
You're just talking about normal people things, my man. Most people forget. That's why they have those stupid little helpful binder things.
Oh yeah. But I had to take pain medication. I think it was ibuprofen. Yeah, it was ibuprofen. I had to take 3 times the dose that you get from the counter, which is about 200 milligrams. 3 times that was 600. I had to take that 3 times a day, 8 a.m., midnight, and 4 p.m. every single day for like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And I legitimately, like, Ellie had to keep me on schedule because I legitimately forgot that I needed to take my pain medication.
It happens.
And it's hilarious to me because it's pain medication.
Dude, sometimes pain medication just don't work.
Yeah, most medication doesn't work on me, unfortunately. I didn't even get high. I didn't even get loopy. I should say that. I did get high. I just didn't get loopy. And I was very sad. Everybody dance now. Yeah, I did get high because I did pass out from my wisdom teeth surgery. Apparently I snored while they were cutting open my, both my cheeks and my, my teeth. I apparently was just snoring.
Yeah, because you're sitting there in a relaxed state. And you're on your back. Your tongue's gonna try to go swallow itself, more or less.
Yeah. I apparently was just, like, fucking sleeping my ass off. The doctor legitimately looked at Ellie and was like, do you have trouble sleeping at night?
Yeah, it sounds about right.
God damn, how much health do you have, motherfucker?
A lot.
Good lord.
This should almost be over. You know, if you hadn't died twice, this would be going a lot faster.
Fuck you. You stab you in the shoulder.
Unnecessary sarcasm aside,
come on, motherfucker, come here.
I wish you would slow down a little bit.
Yeah. It's really tough sometimes. There you go, buddy.
Do you have traps?
I have no traps, but I can go get one, I think.
You stay on them. I'm gonna go get some because I need to restock anyway.
Okay, will do. Yeah. Come here, motherfucker. It's time for you to die. But yeah, it's just like, even if I did have medication and stuff, like, I've gone for so long without it, I don't know how I would function with it. You know?
Seems like most people.
Like, if my entire brain kind of changed the way I was doing things, and I was more productive and efficient at shit, I legitimately don't know how I would function. Hey, we're back with where his tail fell off.
Yeah, because you're looping around constantly. He stays in that zone.
Yeah.
So.
He wanted to visit his tail, apparently. It's okay, bud. Okay, no, let me move, let me move. Okay. Make a potion. Thanks, Missy. You are kind of useless. Just want you to know that. Oh my god, I Superman jumped. Jesus Christ.
Yep. Best iframes in the game.
Sir, I need you to stop shoulder bashing everything. It's kind of annoying. Just like that. Stop it. I need you to stop doing that. Thanks, bud. Alright, sweet. Woo! No, okay.
Right, he's going to sleep.
Oh, thank God.
We don't have time to waste right now. This has been almost an hour. This one time.
This one dude's been giving us some trouble.
It's not that he's giving us trouble. It's just like
There we go.
Damage output's not there.
Yeah.
It's, you know, it's Barryoth. Or Baroth. Barryoth. He aggressive. He unhappy. He damaged, but he.
He a bitch.
It's not Frostfang, so it's fine.
Oh boy, that was a fun discussion. I love, even though like it was kind of hard and I died twice and such. We weren't even really phased by it. Like it wasn't even. It was not Leonostra.
I was just sitting there and zoning, honestly.
Yeah. God, watching her in her flower dress shit in this fucking Arctic wasteland is hilarious.
Well, at least we know she could probably cut diamonds. Probably with every part of her existence, because probably at this point, everything would be freaking frozen.
Yeah. This would be like negative 20 degrees, probably.
Probably, given everyone else's outfit and that they still look cold.
Mm-hmm. Constant breath and the frozen fucking shard? Cool, bud. Not sure he found that in the ice. I don't think I would even recognize that in the ice, but alright.
You know, it's not actually ice, it's metal.
Oh.
It's a type of metal that's in the game. It's weird.
Oh yeah, and considering the monsters stayed frozen, it's probably also relating to how cold it is. Because that's pretty damn cold. I don't know how you consider this to be singing, but sure.
I don't know, Sin. How do you consider yourself singing?
Honestly, I don't know. I don't think I would... Yeah, I don't know how to answer that. But I don't think I would be able to recognize a dragon singing, I'll be honest. Well, we found out what froze the dragons. You got this, son. How the hell does the dragon know where our store is?
I don't know I mean, why do animals know where human settlements are?
That's a fair point. We go kill it, I guess? It's so funny watching her in this outfit. This is fucking hilarious. I don't know why. Aww.
It'd be fun if you just saw her when she turned away, just pull out a handkerchief and like rub something off her shoulder.
I'm wiping off ice and snow. Alright, let's see if I can actually make anything. My weapon is pretty good, but I don't know if there's a better weapon for me to use right now.
Yeah. Yeah, there are better weapons.
The elusive elder dragon. Alright. Let's try getting me a different weapon. Oh, okay. Not mine. Cutscene. Okay, now I look out of place, my full winter gear in this sunny tropical location.
I mean, at least you aren't wearing a Halloween mask.
That's true. My cat is. Blah, 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 blah. As much as I kind of enjoy this story, I much prefer stabbing things. Okay. You have a quest for me. Blah, blah, blah. A warming jewel. Nice. Okay. So let's see what I need to make slightly better equipment. Excuse me. First talk to you. Nope. Collect, harvest, take all, yes. Fertilize, bunny hive, up duration times 4. Summoner jelly, do that. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what weapon I should be looking at right now. Let's see. Because I don't think I'm doing enough damage output right now to fight whatever's next. So let's see. Upgrade equipment. Or actually, well, what can I forge? Reaver's Cruelty, Empress Sword, Supremacy, Toby Kodachi weapons. Oh, Anadrath. Direfang. What is that one? Andrath Direfang. Andrath. Ah. So that would come from Andrath Scimitar. Have I even fought Andrath yet?
Yeah, you fought Anjanath.
Huh. I don't have any of its materials.
Probably from Master Rank, probably not. I mean, we haven't fought Master Rank Anjanath, but we fought High and Low Rank. You have to for the story.
I guess it must be Master Rank materials is what I'm looking at. Hardfang, Leash, Lash, and so on.
Yeah.
Let's see. Upgrade equipment. So, let's see. Extermination's Edge. Already 8. What's this one? One's already 9 and white. Element water. Needs a lot of... Oh yeah, right. The number one reason I can't do anything right now is I need money. Ooh, what was that one I wanted? That was it Magna? No, it wasn't that one. Blacksteel? It was the Imperial Saber. Acquired cost 32,000, and then it goes to Jiva, and that goes to level 12. But I don't know if that one's super good. The Imperial Saber and the Imperial Shimmer. Teostra, Xenojiva, Teostra. What do you think is the next longsword I should be going for? So I don't
know.
waste money.
I don't know. Go for the one you want.
Okay, well in that case, I need fucking 40,000 more gold. Hoo boy. Alright. What do we want to do to make me some money?
I don't know. I'm gonna continue story because.
Fair enough. Let's see if my weapon can probably take me decently far. Let's do this. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Oh, oops. What does it want me to do? Search the ancient forest. Okay. It'll be fine. My weapon will probably take me far. Hopefully. Always look up builds online. Ah, true. What'd you finish? Oh, we finished the, Blizzard Blitz?
We just finished Barrioth.
Barrioth, that was his name. Barrioth, my beloved. Oh yeah, isn't that the one that, when we were doing the, fuck, marry, kill, she said she would marry?
I don't remember. Sin, no offense, brother. I have the memory of a goldfish. You think I remember anything that was said that day?
No.
If so, if you thought I would remember what happened that day, then you have more faith in my memory than I do.
I apparently remembered correctly. Man, I thought my memory was shit.
Dude, you also have to remember that when we're doing stuff like this, my brain goes opposite directions of itself, and I don't remember anything said in these streams.
You know what? Fair.
I am the epitome of throw it and like eat it and forget it.
Eat it and forget it. Oh,
I throw something out there, and by the time it leaves my face, I don't remember what I just said most of the time.
Oh, handler, if you could run fat, where'd you go? Wait, I lost the handler.
And nothing of value was lost.
I don't know where I'm going.
I don't know where I'm going, but I know where I've been.
I'm gonna follow this green for a little bit here. Following the green, following the green.
So you're following the green now, you're following the good kush?
Yeah, following that ancient dragon, yo. I feel like it had a different name that I'm completely forgetting, but you know, it's like following the something dragon. I can never remember what it is. Stabby, stabby ground. I guess. I don't actually know what she's doing there, but sure. First wyvern footprints. Nice. Have you seen anything new about Phasmophobia as of recent?
Me? No.
Alright. There's a really neat thing that just came out that I saw a clip about. And it's the monkey's foot. And so the monkey's foot has a lot of, like, you can basically say, I wish for something to happen. And it has a certain set of commands that you can wish for. So it's kind of neat. But one of the commands is, I wish for knowledge. And if you say that, kick the toad. But if you say, I wish for knowledge, it will make you go half blind and almost fully deaf. But will give you, like, 2 of the um, like to the clues that you need to learn, or like take away some of the ghosts that cannot be, or combination of that such, which is just really fascinating thought to me.
Interesting.
Yeah, it'd also be hilarious. I don't know what these spikes are from. What monster you got? Oh, hello. Fucking furly dress. Nargacuga.
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 I just did that for fun.
Yeah.
I'm not correcting. I literally did that because it's fun to go Nargacuga.
It's a very fun way of saying that. Is it a bat?
No, not really.
It's about to get eaten. Or, okay. What, buddy? You could have just firebombed him while holding him. I mean, come on. Come on, buddy. That was a terrible display. Nagakruga. Okay. That's a neat cutscene, at least. Wish this would give me money. Okay. Investigate Vecna. Oh. Accept ever-present shadow. That's fucking murder, yo!
There's two choices. There's the blade and the shadow. Which one do you want to do first?
Let's do the shadow. I'm assuming that's the,
That is the Nargacuga, yes.
Yeah. Let's fuck him up, yo. Ooh. I'm not as invested in the blade. Post new quest. Master rank assigned. Ever-present shadow. Alright. 1 of 4.
Uno momento.
Remember, kids, when you have to step on a shadow, burn it!
Remember, tricks are for kids.
If you light yourself on fire, you're doing it wrong. Huh. I just realized I've had you as Jackalope this entire time.
I don't care. It doesn't change anything.
I just find it really funny, just like staring at my box. It's just a strong man standing there, just like, let's beat up a fucking dragon.
To be fair, he'd wrestle with an elder dragon for fun.
Yeah, as terrifying a thought as that may be, yeah, I can see it.
Something is pinging me. Hold on. Why am I being pinged?
Hi, lady. Choice bladder. Hell yeah. Oh, I should equip a... There's one up here. No. I should equip a trap. I have quite a few of them. I just keep refusing to put them inside of my inventory because I'm a dumbass. Here we go. Go. On an adventure. Craft. Nope. Nope. Manage items. To do, and then I would like to put a trap in here. Yes. Perfect. And I need to grab some raw food. Where's my... raw meat. Booyah. Well, standing by. Anything particularly important, pinging?
Somebody was just saying something, so I was typing back.
Nice.
Nothing of a major importance, just like, okay, respond to that while I can. before I'm about to disappear into the nether realm for a little while.
Before you start beating the shit out of a shadow, you're just like, yeah, hi, buddy. Wahoo! Oh yeah, I forgot this chest gives us goodies.
Yeah, it's stuff that would really help when you're low health.
Where is my...
By the way, random question for you. When are you going to get back into 14?
I was actually, thinking about that recently. I keep talking to my coworker about it, because my coworker is, like, super fixated with the game, to a point where she's trying to get the mount for every single card in the game.
Oh, that mad woman? Madman?
Yeah, mad woman.
Okay, I want to make sure. I don't want to accidentally insult your coworker.
I love like your brain like stopping for a solid second.
Look, I have to respect the grind of a Final Fantasy XIV player, okay? Getting all those cards is not easy. I should know. I've been doing it for a while now.
Yeah, I think she's been playing for... I think she's been around since almost the beginning of the game.
That wouldn't shock me. There's a lot of players like that.
Yeah.
I only ever started playing in this first, the first proper expansion for the game because
I started playing third expansion, fourth.
You started. I started playing Heaven's Sword. Oh, hi Nargacuga. He's behind us. Hello, buddy.
So he is. Hi, buddy boo.
Into the wall.
God. Okay.
Get his tail immediately. Getting rid of that tail is going to make our lives so much
easier. That's why I always go for dunk, 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 the dunk, dunk, the dunk. I should really switch my... Oh, God.
Yeah, this is going to be a similar experience to Barrioth, by the way.
Oh, great.
A lot of tail attacks, so be ready. Very aggressive.
As long as he doesn't shoulder bash, I'm fine.
He's literally the same monster moveset-wise.
God damn it.
Well, I say the same monster. He's not, but he's the same body type, so he has similar moves.
Ow. Yeah, his tail swipe is annoying, but it's not as annoying as the stupid shoulder bash.
I think Pocket would kill me if I didn't correct myself there.
Pocket's just like, what'd you say about my husbando? But yeah, so I'm interested in getting back into it at some point. Wait, I didn't hear a shit. What happened? While he was talking about how they're functionally the same monster when in terms of like attacks and everything like that.
Well,
but
basic attacks because they both are the same body type. But then I thought about it, I was like, well, Nargacuga doesn't have a ice breath tornado. And Barrioth doesn't do bleed, thankfully. By the way, this monster does bleed. I should warn you now.
I'll keep that in mind. But yeah, no. I'm. Bitch, they got the same body type. Don't disrespect my phone.
They do have the same body type, so they have a lot of similar movesets.
Oh.
If you can deal with one, you could probably deal with the other without much changes.
Tail, bitch. Ow. That hurt. But yeah, I'm interested in getting back into the game. Obviously I'm doing close to my finals now, about 2/3 of the way through my class. But this is the last week that we're really going to have a lot of trouble because I'm helping Ellie with one of her classes, her writing class. And doing my own, which isn't that hard, and she's helping me with my English class. And yes, the fact that she's helping an English major with an English class, and she had to get special help in her English classes in high school, is hilarious, because it really shows nature of the American school system, because she's amazing at...
the nature of the people that you two are.
Yeah, she's amazing at English, and I'm supposed to be, but aren't.
You are the English major, and you're probably the one person I hear flub on words the most.
Yeah. So
Like,
it's hilarious.
It is very entertaining to listen to you talk, because knowing your major is English, and then listening to you talk, you wouldn't think your major was English.
Yeah. She had 2 to 3 English support classes every single year of her high school. And she's helping me with one of the highest ranked English classes for a bachelor's degree that you can do at my school. Oh, and middle school and elementary, apparently, is she had English classes. And I'm helping her with the writing class because she fucking despises writing classes.
But if you're... Okay.
Yeah, I know. It's just as funny as it sounds. Trust me.
Oh, I hate writing, but that's all English is a bunch of writing.
Yeah, it is. And my class is significantly more irritating than hers by like leagues and miles. She despises grammar. The class that okay. 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 Jesus Christ. Okay. Sorry. my character was flailing a lot. But the English class that I'm currently doing is essentially it's film analysis. Specifically women's leadership in film analysis. Yeah, it's just about as fun as it sounds, and the teacher that's doing it is a really, really, really annoying teacher. And I really hate her.
In what way?
She... Mostly it's how she does her assignments. So she's like 70, probably. 60 or 70. And so she doesn't have the grades in the grade book. She writes down all of the grades, so you have to ask her to know what your grade is, or you have to assume based on she telling you got an A on this assignment, you got a B on this assignment, and then you catch on to do mental mathematics to determine what your grade is, so it's kind of annoying. But on top of that, most classes, just because of the way school's formatted in college, your due dates are at midnight. The day they're due, and then it is midnight. It allows students to get a little bit more reprieve, and allows them to work on things a little bit easier, because a lot of students have a lot of difficulty with free time during the day, but they have it a little bit easier in the evening. She has 2 due dates a week. The first one is on Mondays at 1 p.m. for no reason. And then her second due date is at 11 a.m. on Thursdays. For no reason. So that, on top of the fact that she has really inconsistent statements, like her assignments are inconsistent, like the way they're phrased are inconsistent. The fact that she has updated an assignment midway through the term without telling anyone was very annoying. And then on top of that, half the class wasn't finished until the 4th week of class. It's 16
I thought that
weeks.
class is a dude. The one that
it turns out no, it's a chick. She had me go into a Zoom call with her because my writing wasn't up to par. So she had me go into a Zoom meeting with her, and turns out her name's not John, it's Joan.
You know, there's a lot of things that I can say, but fear for my own safety prevents me from saying them. And I'm not sorry. And everyone in this room knows the exact type of comments my brain is thinking of without me having to state anything. But you can't prove anything because I haven't said anything there.
Well, don't worry. Many of those statements I've said with Ellie. I hate it so much. Oh, don't stun me when I have no fucking health. No. Yeah. Stay over there. Oh my god.
I don't want to get in trouble.
But yeah, no, I fucking despise this teacher. Like I legitimately hate this teacher. My teacher's education class, which is the class I'm taking for my bachelor's in library science, which is, you know, actually relating to my job, I don't mind. It's a half decent class. I have one assignment a week, and I go into a Zoom class once a month. It's not hard.
Please go into the trap so we can get some free hits. I'm begging you. Oh no, he doesn't go into snow. I forgot about that. Trap. Banzai.
Whoa. Oh, right in the face. That did not look pleasant, sir. But that one I don't mind as much, and that one, like, the combination of the two won't be that bad, because, so there's 16 weeks, right? 16 weeks of this course. And, the first 12, she has us do a assignment that is based off of the book that we're reading, on Mondays, and then reviewing a movie on Thursdays. It's just as annoying as you sound, entirely arbitrary bullshit that we don't care about, and the list goes on and on and on of what we have to deal with. But the last 4 weeks of class, so in about 2 weeks from now, I believe, she's legitimately just don't have to spend those 4 weeks doing our final. Just an 8-page paper. So effectively, those 4 weeks are free for me. I don't have to worry about them. They're super easy. 4 weeks to do one final, please. That's fucking child's play. But that means that like 2 weeks from now, my schedule gets a lot easier, and because we had spring break, we also have a little bit of padding now. Once we finish up with all of Ellie's finals this week, she has no school because she's taking off. Fuck! I punched the dude. She has no school for next term. Until probably fall term is when she might be doing next term.
Yeah.
Fucking eating you, Jesus. But effectively that means that our workload, of like all of our homework workload is going to pretty much like quarter itself by the end of this week, if not more so. It's going to make it so much easier for both of us by leagues and miles, which is super nice to think about. Because yeah, doing full-time school while doing half-time work while streaming like shit. Yeah.
It's fine.
While streaming like 12 hours of the week makes really, really difficult when your brain shuts off everything except for homework and also procrastinates on homework. Because that's something fun I do. I feel guilty whenever I'm not doing homework, and then I don't do homework because I'm procrastinating on homework. So I just stare at my blank homework screen for 4 hours. Yeah. I love being in college student. Anyways,
Get me!
Oh, mood? Yeah. I hate homework.
And this is why I don't see the point of college.
Oh, trust me, there is no point anymore. I will agree with you on that statement until the day that I die and I am burning in hell. Or in the ground. If I die, throw me in the ground and light me on fire. I want to do a cool fire tornado or something. I want to do like a fire experiment. I don't know. Do something cool with my body. Turn my bones into dice. That's what I want. Like cremate me and then take the ash and turn that into dice. That's what I want. That way, you know, I can give you the luck of the gods, and if you roll a natural 1, it's me saying fuck you from beyond the grave.
Okay.
Yeah.
That escalated quickly, but okay.
Yeah. Anyways, but yeah, so in about 2 weeks or so, my schedule should loosen unbelievably much. And then by the time we get into proper summer, June, or farther, my schedule should loosen itself even more, which is going to be wonderful and fantastic, and I'll get to write and such. So probably, maybe June-ish, maybe a little bit sooner, but probably June-ish, I might get back into Final Fantasy 14. Because I do really want to get back into it. It's honestly really fun. I legitimately, after talking with my coworker about it, actually want to go and get every single one of cards in the game. Because I'm psychopath.
There's a lot of them.
There's a lot. There's an excessive quantity. But I'm a psychopath, so...
I am still attempting to gather cards. Like, I'm doing it slowly over time, and it's been a slog. So
yeah, I need to actually get through the game for me to get all of them, so... that's my plan first. I'm also gonna get Ellie to get into it, too. So... because she can play while at work, and I can play with her while she's at work, so... that is mostly our plan. So... June, summer, yeah. We'll get into it. Yeah. Be good. Good shit. We're also gonna be playing Dark Tide on Thursday, Warm Before You Get Dark Tide, because I keep getting told I need to play it. So...
by who?
My stepfather, couple of my friends, Rogue's also been interested in playing it, couple reviews I've seen, list goes on.
I've heard good things about it so far.
Yeah. It's also new, so, you know, hoping to bank on that new shit, you know?
It is not new. It's a few months old. In the span of the internet, it is not new anymore.
Well, yeah, no, I've been playing fucking Saints Row with Rogues. It's new comparatively.
I mean, fair.
I'm an old Xbox gamer at this point, so anything I play that came out in the last 3 years I consider to be new. I mean, unfortunately, internet doesn't see it the same way, but I can hope. I can plead. I can wish. I can beg. Yeah, I can do that. Please, internet, please, see my new shit. I will beg one day. It released November 30th, 2022. Really? It released 4 months ago. Or, sorry, 5 months ago. Huh.
Yeah, it's not.
I thought it was at least a year. I'm kind of shocked by that. I legitimately thought it released in the summer, or, like, spring-ish.
Oh, he's not gonna hit a wall. I'm sorry.
What?
That guy.
Oh, he's mad. This is gonna suck. Oh, wow, he is so much angrier. Good lord. Oh my god.
This is fine.
We're gonna pretend I'm safe right here. Somehow my pretending worked. Sweet. I was not expecting that to work.
His tail was stuck.
Ow. Where'd he go? There he is. Nope. Nope. Hey, first time I've died. Oh, Jesus Christ.
It won't be the last.
Oh my god.
Told you.
Oh, you got like fucking first row seats to that too.
Yep, I knew you were going to die. There was no way Nargacuga was leaving you alive in that situation.
God, that was just insulting. I was just me like slowly standing up and like him just like patiently standing there just like you want to keep doing that? You want to try? You want to try, boy? I'm like, I'm getting up. And he's like, yeah, you are. I'm like, I've gotten up. And he's like, no, you didn't.
Yeah, I knew you weren't getting up. The moment I saw that thing and he was enraged, like, he's not getting up from this.
Yeah.
I know how this monster works.
I was so happy managing to fucking only get knocked down once at that point. That he was just like, bitch. Okay, let's see. Alright. Come back into the fray.
With how Nargacuga is, you die, and you get that bubble. That bubble thing takes too long on a monster like this.
Oh,
It's not effective.
Ooh-wee. I'm assuming this way. Yeah, fairy lights, bring me where I need to go. I will put on my temporal. There we go. Whoop. Grab onto your tail, bitch. I'm amazed that did not hurt me. Fucking invulnerability frames sometimes, man.
Oh, they're nice.
Woo! Carry me away. Hey!
Cool. Now I can sharpen.
Oh, yep. Hi, buddy. I count. Yeah, I want your tail, bud. Nope. Alright.
He should
That
leave
was...
the zone soon. We've been in the zone for
Hey,
quite some time.
got it. Without being hit. I meant to go for your face, but I guess your wrist works too. Did he regrow his tail?
No.
Oh.
Look at the edge of it. It's still stumped off.
Oh, okay. Oh, we just took off, like, the stick.
We took off the half of the end of the tip. But there's still the other half, and that half still gets big.
Okay.
It just means his range is reduced now.
Which is very nice. Hi, buddies. Alright. Let's get to fighting to beat the shit out of the monsters.
Anjanath is here somewhere, so is Wrath.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't realize.
A lot of Anjanath footprints.
Yeah, he was here recently.
Hi, buddy. How you doing? Okay, I'm too tired for this shit. That was fun. Do. Hydration. We'll do in a second. Oops. Once I get his face. Come on, buddy. Give me your face. Give me your face. That's... Ow. It's not as much damage as I thought it would take. There's your face, buddy. Fuck you! That didn't really do anything, but that's okay.
Yeah, because you didn't shoot him into a wall.
Ah. Almost got
him. Shoot him into a wall.
Let me get some of your bits. Thank you, buddy. Water. Alright. Back to the fights. Woo. Ow. That hurt.
He's about to move again.
Stabby stab, stab. Well, he's slightly weakened. That's good. This is not taking as long or feeling as difficult as that other fight did, that Baljarov.
We're roughly on par with it right now, actually.
Ah.
Because look at the timer.
Whoop. Yeah. Go, this is the worst fucking spot for this guy.
No,
oh, I hate this.
We have the slide.
Hey, I got him. I got him into a wall. I got him into a wall.
Yeah.
Are you proud of me now, Va?
No.
Okay.
I'll be proud when everything is dead.
I love both of our cats are poisoned. Or were. Stabbity stab, stab.
And now he's poisoned and stunned.
God damn. Alright, buddy, let me just add insult to injury by just stabbing up your rectum here. Here we go. I feel sometimes kind of mean, but at the same time...
I don't.
Yeah, yeah. I'm only feeling a little bit mean. Mostly I'm feeling motherfucker. I'm no longer feeling mean. I'm just feeling spiteful now. Yeah. Yeah. He took away all the sympathy I had for him, and now I'm just feeling spiteful. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Yeah. Whoop. That didn't work. Woo. I don't like your face or your existence. Stab! Right in the mouth. God damn. There we go. Sharpening my blade. I legitimately don't remember what we were talking about.
I zoned out after a few minutes. We weren't really talking about anything. Really, I don't think. At least not at the moment.
I think we were talking about FF at some point.
We were.
Alright.
Yeah, that's who we were talking. I don't, dude. Again, I don't. Again, memory of goldfish. That wasn't a joke.
Yeah. Yeah, my brain's only like half on at the moment, so.
Half on, clap, clap, half off.
Oh, neat. Alright, motherfucker. Come get some bitch slapping. Where are you? Where? Ah, there you are. Bitch slap, bitches! Nice. But I'm very eager to play
Video games, and actually you don't have the time for it.
Yeah. Actually having the time, the energy, and the lack of guilt over not doing it is going to be fucking amazing. Because I like that's the most difficult thing for me with homework throughout my entire educational career of like 9 years since I started high school or so. It's just that whenever I'm not doing homework, because homework is such a prevalent thing in my brain, and because I procrastinate on it so hard, whenever I'm not doing homework, I feel like I should be doing homework, and so I stop doing everything else. And because of that, everything that I actually want to do, watch Markiplier, play games, be with my children, I mean, like, that's a given, but I don't really have anything else to add to that list. So, you are a cunt.
Hey, Sin, you know what that sounds like?
Yeah.
Skill issue.
Well, you know. Gotta really fix up those skill issues, my man. Anyways, yeah, so I've really wanted to get back into, I'm twofold E again, my ass, where's my, max potion. There we go. I need to eat. Well done steak. But yeah, whenever I start doing something I actually enjoy doing, the list of 3 things above, it's like really hard for me to do it, because homework is just like, ah yeah, I'm here, you should be doing me and nothing else, and I'm like, but fun, and it's like, no, you won't be able to do your homework in time if you don't do me, and I'm like, but I'm not even doing homework, and it's like, yeah, I know, but you need to stare at a blank screen for like 6 hours and do nothing, or else you won't be able to turn in this assignment on time. I'm like, how does that make sense? And it's like, And that's me with homework.
Alright, he's nearly dead.
Oh, thank God. Is it running away to sleep, or?
Yeah.
Nice.
Anytime it runs, when it's like that, it's gonna run to a place.
I have a shock trap if you want me to use it.
I do too. You can if you want to.
Okay. Oh, wait, no, it goes this way.
Yeah, I'm gathering footprints, so.
Ah, nice. God damn, how high does this thing nest?
You'll see.
Ooh, buddy. You are
Crap.
nesting real fucking high. God damn.
Not really. He's nesting kind of low. He's not Rathalos at the top of the tree, man.
You know, fair. It takes a lot longer to get the wrath.
Because he nests right here.
Ah, there he is. Alright, buddy. Have fun sleeping. Because you ain't gonna be for much longer, bitch. Yeah. God damn. But yeah, and so, like, I'm very excited to be done with school for, like, ever. Just because I get to have fun again, guys. Without having to stream it to make sure I actually do it. I'm so glad my computer can play this game. I was so mad when it couldn't. Alright. Oh, VIP plume ticket. Nice. Ebelite ore. Yes. Appraisal! Fortitude Jewel 4. Nice.
Got an earplug, Jewel. I would take that.
Halfway through Ventna research. Alright. That's about all the time we have for today. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this. If you guys did, feel free to go check out our socials over here. At the top of that list should be our Google Sites, which has all of our current information from our current streams to many of the games we played before. And it's also going to contain a lot of the stories that we're currently making, including Fallout Equestria, which I'll be uploading there soon. So hopefully you guys enjoy seeing all that content, and we shall see you guys tomorrow at 4:30 p.m. PST for Adventures into the End Times, a D&D 5e campaign which I am a player in. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that, and we will see all of you fine folks later. Bye.
Get out!